that sticky, stanky harvest. They show it all organic and nice. If you're curious or wanna grow with kindness, GrowDaddy TV just might have some advice. Come on, come on. GrowDaddy TV, come on. They break it down. Light, water, temperature, and humidity. It's cannabis kindergarten for every grower in the community. Yeah, come on, come on. GrowDaddy TV, come on. Germination, soil mixing, up pots and LST, defoliation, harvest, and curing properly. So tune in every week to catch the magic. GrowDaddy TV. Come on, come on. GrowDaddy TV, come on. Come on, come on. GrowDaddy TV, come on.
Hey everybody, I'm GrowDaddy, aka Patrick, and welcome to GrowDaddy TV Studios. Yeah, welcome. You've made it. You've made it to, well, season 11, episode 20. So happy to see you guys for another epic episode. One of the last ones, you guys. It's one of the last ones. They're going to go another week. Whether we harvest them before we get another episode in or not, I'm not sure. They're going to go another week though, 7 days. Not sure if we're going to, maybe we'll do them. Maybe we'll harvest for the last episode.
Maybe that'll be it.
Who knows?
Who knows? Anyway,
we never know what we're going to do.
What are you doing here? Who are you? And what are you talking about? And what's the show about? What's going on?
I'm an amateur, you guys. Those of you who are just getting here want to know what's going on. This is my grow. I grow 4 plants legally here in Canada, simply because a lot of people are doing it, and we're not really showing enough of that. Because a lot of things come with only growing 4 plants. A lot of things. You got to take a runt if you get a runt.
And the way our show goes is like we don't just start growing them and then disappear them. Like you use the one that you see in the little pot is the one you see getting harvested. We
start from seed, and we show you every step we go through to get to in the bag, as they say, because we do everything, and I like the way we do it. And I've only been doing this for, I think, 5-6 years now, and this is my 11th indoor grow. And I got to tell you, we've come a long way, Mrs. GrowDaddy. We've come a long way.
We were looking at some of our old videos and going, oh, cringe.
Are you kidding? We just got done smoking something from 4 years ago. We've been doing this for a little while now, and we do something very easy. We grow muffin tops on the top. As you can see, these are just top buds, just nice little, we like to call them muffin tops, and we like to do a nice even canopy, and we don't like to use a scrog. And I got to tell you something though, the jig is up, Mrs. GrowDaddy. Do you see all these right here? All these yo-yos weren't in here a half an hour ago when I was,
everything
pre-gaming.
was fine until Mrs. GrowDaddy. I was moving my light, and the other light on the tripod thing fell right onto Louise.
Those big lights that people use for doing YouTube stuff?
Ring light.
Yeah, it was a big ring light. It fell on her.
Standing ring light.
Didn't break anything, but everything wanted to lay over after that and didn't want to come back up. So we were able to use some of these. That's why she's got something. She had, I think, one yo-yo in her or none. I don't remember if she even had one, but maybe one at the most before anything happened. Actually, I think maybe the one in the back was there already. The one maybe.
Two.
It doesn't really matter. Needless to say, you guys, we don't.
You feel better now? You've shamed me?
No, I was just, I was looking out for Louise, because Louise, I wasn't going to have to use any yo-yos, and that's a proud moment for my girls.
I know.
Look.
She was like, look, Daddy, all by myself.
Only 2 yo-yos, so we're not using nets, you guys. And we do that because we get to train these guys and have a lot of fun with them. But hey,
you do a scrogless scrog, right?
It's a scrogless scrog. I like to call it the GrowDaddy TV style because the way I grow without a net and grow the even canopy. and just grow the muffin tops on top. That whole thing is a Grow Daddy TV style. That's how I grow. And we get, we try to get 6 ounces, right? Between 5 and 6 ounces.
Yeah, well, we're not ashamed if we get 5 ounces per plant. And we're so over the top happy if we get 6, and we have had 6 ounces.
We've surely had 6 ounces of buds, but we only count the hard, dense stuff.
Yeah, we don't count larf, because why? Do we have
larf.
a hashtag?
Yeah, it's fuck larf. And hey, you guys, I already hear you guys. For you guys that just got here, I really make fun of larf, but if you guys love smoking it, you go for it. And if you guys love making your resins and your concentrates out of it, hey, you get a little bigger yield. But I don't want it in my grow, and maybe some other people have never thought about this concept. You don't have to have larf if you don't want it, you guys. I mean, for those of you that really are going, well, I don't need larf either.
I just like the dense stuff. I like to trim it.
I like to trim it. I don't feel like I'm in trim jail when I'm trimming nothing but really dense, hard buds. And when you give it to friends, you feel proud that they're getting some nice, hard, dense bud. And I think it also looks really pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So with all that being said, I don't need to grow an extra, half an ounce or whatever of larf.
We've had
Yeah,
we've had a lot of larf in previous grows.
So at any rate, that's where we grow organically, and we just add water, you guys. We just put a little water in top every day, and throw some amendments in the soil when we before we even start, we put amendments, and then we do 1 top dressing, and that's all we do all grow is 1 top dressing and throw water on top.
Oh yeah, and there's a spreadsheet you can download. It's got our soil recipes and all of our
right down the bottom.
Yeah, and it'll actually give you all the results of our previous yields, like in case you.
Yeah, you can look at all. You can look at that. It'll tell you how much larf. It'll tell you how much A bud, B bud, C bud, and it'll even tell you. I think we even weigh out our trim.
Yeah, and we also say how many bud sites each plant has.
That's right.
We count them. It's so weird.
And speaking of which, since you mentioned it, I have to. Louise has got 64 tops on her, which we consider a lot. We consider over 50 a lot.
We're usually trying to go for, like, we say 40 to 50.
She's killing it. She's killing it. Her buds are fat. She's got some really, really. Now this is when I say muffin tops, these are like the fat ones. Like the big fat muffin tops. This is going to bring some weight. I can feel it. I'm just hoping she didn't get hermied. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping.
Like her tent sister, her tent mate.
Yeah.
We had to take Colette, who got nanners.
But that was last episode. I'm high.
Yeah.
They already know this. Colette had to come out of the tent. She had nanners, so we're hoping, we're hoping Louise isn't,
tainted.
She isn't tainted from that experience. So we'll see. And
Colette did have 48, right?
Colette had 48. Good memory. 53 for Chantal and 24. I only have 24 tops for Marie. But let me tell you guys something. Oh my God.
Oh, come on, man.
She's my favorite. I know.
You know what we want to do? We really want to get to that fucking weed porn today because, like, I don't know. I just can't.
All right, and we got things to do today.
Wait.
You're right, Mrs. Grodaddy. That's a. You know what that is? That's a little Miss Grodaddy push right there. So we'll go right to the timeline, you guys. It's been 141 days. Since we started these girls, as seeds in their little peat pellets. And they were in those for a week, and then we transferred them into 1.5 gallon containers and grew those out and veg those out for quite a while. That's a whole story you guys will have to watch if you want to catch up from the beginning. But we're day 64 of flower. That is, we're like the day 1 of the 10th week. So we've completed 9 full weeks, 9 full weeks of flower. These girls are looking absolutely beautiful.
Just about ready to go. Almost ready to go. Yeah.
They are. And you know what? I think we're going to pull them next week. Okay, so we're going to pull them. I don't know if we're going to pull them, for the show, or we're going to pull them, have this show and then pull them. I don't quite know, but they're going to get pulled in 7-8 days, something like that. Let's talk about
light.
Let's talk about light. So first, let me talk a little bit. I moved the lights up on the girls. Okay, on both of them. Tent 2 over here. These lights are all the way to the top, unless I do some creative adjustments.
Yeah.
I can't ratchet it up any farther. I have to do some other stuff. But they are as far as that'll go up in the tent. And I am in that particular tent. Louise, just to let you guys know, Louise is hanging 16, or I should say in this tent, Louise is hanging 16 to 19 inches. Now she's not all the way up. I could go up another another 4 inches here. She's a lot shorter, and she's even on stilts.
When you say 16 to 19 inches, what do you mean? Like the bottom buds are different from the top
No,
buds?
yes. Yeah, we have lower buds and we have top buds. And so we're actually 16. This top bud, since Miss GrowDaddy hit it, maybe it's different now because she hit it with the light. I don't know. I thought I had one in here that was really tall, but they're all looking a little bit the same. Anyways, this should be 16 inches. And then we've got some lower ones over here that are probably more like 19 inches. You know, and we're getting if you averaged out the par, we're getting about 700.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's so much lower than we thought.
I just did it just today. Before that, it was the same numbers we had last week, and they'll be in the sheet, you know, in your in the spreadsheet if you guys are wondering what numbers we're running. But starting today, because I did all this today, I raised the lights.
Yeah, you did some.
And I'm sorry, Mrs. GrowDaddy, but I forgot to tell you where the lights were at. But you know where they've been.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Don't worry about it.
Chantal. Look, now we'll take a close look at her in weed porn, but she's got buds. She doesn't have that level of a canopy. In fact, she went wild on me. She kept on growing. She just kept on going.
You just didn't have the heart to clip her nodes higher up and to train her. And
I didn't tell her. She's
a wild child.
On her own. She's not only a wild child, but I want to say she's a what do you call that when you self-generate yourself? When you self-motivate?
Self-starter?
She's a self-starter. And I didn't want to get in her way. You know, it's like your little kid when they're out mowing lawns, you know, and charging $2. You just want to say something, but nope, they're self-starter. They'll learn they're not getting paid enough, and they'll charge more.
That's hilarious.
So I kind of feel that way about Chantal. Chantal's 13. Now, I've got this light all the way up, you guys, okay? And well, I could actually put her down more. I didn't realize that, but I do have a little room.
Way to go, yeah.
I forgot I do have a thing on the bottom. I could go down that much further. I didn't even notice. So she's hanging. I might drop her today. I actually raised that light probably an inch today. She was even lower than that.
So you're kind of taking the light off of them.
I am, and I was really pushing these. These girls didn't have a level canopy, and I've been pushing these girls a whole grow. You can even look at the leaves. Some of them are kind of curling a little bit. You know, not the normal, no stress.
You know, the weird thing is the one that never looked like she was the slightest bit stressed from the light is Colette, who got the pollen.
That's true.
That's weird.
That is true.
And she's the one that went nanner.
Yeah, she did. But all of her energy was being spent on growing new parts. And that's what happens is they get, what they're doing is self-pollinating. And then next thing you know, all that energy is being put into making seeds and not good pot.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what happens. That's why seeds are bad. Plus, they smell bad.
They stink.
Yeah. So at any rate, and down there, so she's hanging 13 to 18 with approximately 850 par. And Marie is 14.5 to 18 inches and about, you know, she's down there on the end looking beautiful. These two gals are so beautiful. They're all beautiful. We have some gorgeous girls this season, and she's getting approximately 800 par or something like that. That's basically our lights in the tent for the most part. We are in a 12-12 cycle for flower. If you didn't already know that, in flower it's 12-12. Of course, we were in veg for 18-6. We are using a light that gets 320 watts, you guys. Now, this is a 4x4, and I suggest in a 4x4, you're going to need at least a light that's going to get at least 240 watts. I consider the light that I'm using to be, you know, in the middle there, in the tier system of, you know, for really good quality lights, fairly good, you know, coverage on your whole grow. And if you went with a cheaper light, you know, you might want to go with a few more watts. So you could hang it a little higher and then get better distribution. So I recommend at least 320 watts for a light or 300 watts for a 2x4. Any less than that, you're going to want more at some point. You're going to want more. Any less than that, they do sell some 200 watt lights for 2x4s. Don't do it, you guys. It's a cheaper light. I know it'll get you in the door to growing. But if you spend the extra 100,
that's your kind of like your big expenditure, right? The lights.
Your light is your crown jewel. Yeah. Your light is
the heart of the grow.
It's the heart of the grow in every which way. It
really is. Everything else you could sort of cheap out on.
Well, listen, I wouldn't say don't cheap out on the light. Get the light as cheap as you can, but buy a good one.
Get a good value, like these.
A good value. This is. I consider this to be a good value light.
Hey, let's give a shout out to Mars Hydro because these lights they're exactly Well, you said they're just kind of a good value.
So at any rate, for those of you that are buying lights, we have a light video that kind of gives you a basic way to shop for lights, which I recommend to you guys. It still holds up. We'll probably put a card up. But I still recommend it. It's not great, but I've seen it. And you know what? It does still hold up if you're looking for lights for a good video to watch before you go, shopping for lights. It'll tell you how many watts to get for what kind of light you want to use, and it'll tell you a little bit about the different lights.
It's kind of a crash course.
It's just a quick crash course so you know something. When I started shopping for lights, I knew nothing. I bought some shitty lights. Just like a lot of people that start growing, they buy a lot of shitty stuff.
Remember the blurples?
Yeah, but a lot of people even buy these all-in-one tent deals, right? They'll spend whatever it is, and it'll come with everything. Let me tell you what, you're going to get probably a crappy light, and you're going to get a 4-inch fan. You're going to get everything, and you're going to get it for much more expensive than if you bought everything individualized yourself. You would probably get it for the same price or cheaper and get much better equipment. Just a pro tip, you guys.
Heads up.
Yeah. And let's talk about water in the tent this week, because that's our lights, you guys. As far as water in the tent this week, we're
on the wane.
We are. Everything's going down rather drastically.
We do a daily average to, we actually put all that crap in the spreadsheet. It's just hilarious.
There's something about it because I literally water by hand every day, and I keep track of every deciliter of water I use. And what can I say? It's very entertaining because I see everything kind of going like this, and then I see everything going like this.
Their life cycle.
Yeah, I kind of see. Yeah,
and we figured that. Now, listen, we keep screwing this up because we're never really sure, but I think that they kind of peak with their
5
water.
or 6 weeks. It is. It's 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
5 or 6 weeks, they're kind of peaking with water.
Week 5 or 6 of flower.
They start coming down from their high of drinking a lot of water. Or their most water.
Well, they're drinking the most in week 5 or 6,
and then
they start.
They're drinking the most in week 4 or 5. By week 6, they're on their way down. I think they're on their way down by week 6.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to.
Doesn't matter. It's in our spreadsheet. If anybody wants to see who's wrong or right, it's in our spreadsheet. And I'll tell you what, Louise, she was getting this week 1.8 liters, which is 1 deciliter less average that she was getting, than last week. And this is an everyday. 1.8 every day. This is the average for the week. Chantal 1.8, the same, and she's down 2 deciliters from what she was drinking for an average. And Marie 1.7 liters, and she's down 3. So everything's ripening up.
She's really done.
We're looking at about a week, you guys.
Yeah.
We looked at trichomes, and I guess we'll probably show trichomes at some point. Right, Mrs. Grodaddy? Maybe as I'm reading these notes off or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll be showing you guys trichomes in one way or another, and I'm telling you what, these girls there's not a lot of amber. So we were checking the trichomes, before we started the show today to see where things are at. And we think everything's gonna go probably another week is when I'd like to see things probably getting pulled. And this is why. And let's talk a little bit for a minute about Louise. Because Louise, I'm scared because she was next, she was next to Colette.
She might be under the influence of pollen.
I'm just saying, she was right next door, and if she dropped any pollen on her, she's working on getting seeds, and she's not getting any better at this point. So we want to get her. But did she have the most amber? Would you say?
I don't know. I think they were all about the same. I think they were all of them at about 10 to 15%.
You think you see 10 to 15%? Well, you guys, let me know in the comments, you guys. What do you guys think? Because I know we're showing you. What do you think? Now, Mrs. Grodaddy, she's going to edit all these pictures where she's only going to show the ones that look like they have a bunch of amber in them.
I have the power to do that.
She does have the power to do that. So, needless to say, I also have the power to veto any video.
It's true.
If I find it, I better see all the pictures and agree to them. So, at any rate, I just want to say, Louise, you're looking really good, Louise. And I barely saw any amber on her whatsoever. So, we're going to. One more week, though.
How about Chantal?
Chantal is absolutely looking gorgeous, and I felt as though she wasn't ready at all. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm thinking she was a little less ready.
Right?
Yeah, I think there was
she had a lot of clears. She still had a lot of clear stuff.
As I remember.
Don't remember seeing really any.
There was
amber on her at all.
There was amber, but
we'll see if she can get one picture of maybe an amber trichome for you over here, you guys, for her. But I'm telling you, I didn't see really any amber. But you know what?
We don't like to see clear.
No, and we want to see 10 to 15% amber. That's what I'd kind of really like to see. But I got to get her in a week. This is what I'm thinking.
How about Marie?
Marie looked like she's going to be, I didn't see a lot of clear. I saw a lot of cloudy. I didn't see a lot of amber. I just saw a lot of cloudy. That means she might be ready today if you really want to get high. But I figure in 1 more week, she's going to have a little more amber and be more on the perfect side for me.
On the
you guys,
couch look.
hey, you guys take a look at these trichome pics. These are the same ones that I looked at. And let me know what you guys think. Of course, maybe I'll change my opinion when I'm sitting down looking at these on a picture, rather than trying to film them. At any rate, you guys let me know what you think. And so, vapor pressure deficit, you guys. Here's a chart right here. And this is what I use. People in the community, I watch. I look at people growing at all different types of temperatures, all different kinds of humidities. I see them. I see people doing it, different YouTubers that I...
And the plants are going to grow fine, but the chart will show you kind of the sweet spot scientifically for the temperature and
From
humidity.
what I've been told.
Yeah.
From what I've been told, you follow this chart and things are going to photosynthesize. And this is basically a chart of telling you the proper... humidity and temperature at a certain
combination.
Stage.
It's like
combination.
A ratio.
Yeah, and it's different for each stage of the grow, seedlings, veg, flower. It's different. It's a different humidity. It's a different temperature.
They like to be kind of drier during flowering,
Yeah.
and veg, they like to be kind of hot and steamy.
Which makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So at any rate, we are, and okay. Hey, we're at 70. We're trying to keep it. Actually, we're trying to keep it no hotter than 75 degrees in the tent. That's what my goal is at this point. Finding it pretty easy to do. At this point, 24 Celsius, and trying to keep it 50 relative
50% relative humidity.
Yeah, and or lower. I don't want to go over 50. Not that it would be a big deal if I went over. These buds just aren't those big old huge YouTube buds, and those you would probably want to really drop. If you had big buds in your tent, the big YouTube buds. The ones where they're all larky. If you had those in your tent. If you had any of those in your tent, they look gorgeous though.
Yeah.
If you had any of those in your tent, you might want to run with with a lower RH because the buds, get moisture in them.
They could be white powdery. They could get some
No, I'm
mildew.
thinking when you got big buds, you got to worry about bud rot.
Yeah.
Because they're so big, all that moisture gets trapped inside the buds. I've never had that problem. I can't even speak to it. Because I don't have huge buds. I have nice, ordinary sized buds. So I don't have any of those problems at all. And here I am just rambling again, aren't I? So at any rate, that's what our VPD in the tent is, you guys. Okay, you guys, it's time for weed porn. Come on! All right, we made it. We made it to weed porn, you guys. Let's check out tent 1 with Louise. Louise is our only girl left in this tent. She's our black bud from Quebec Cannabis seeds. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, she's absolutely beautiful. Look at Colette over here. I wonder if she, we'll see. I'm wondering if I'll get any veg out of her. At any rate, Louise, you're looking absolutely beautiful. Let's take a close look.
I'm out.
Hello, Louise. Louise is our Quebec black bud from Quebec Cannabis seeds, and she is just like the picture, when you order them. She is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've lowered her quite a bit. Now, I want you to look at some of these leaves that are tacoed. This is too much light, you guys. And
yeah, that's what happens.
I pushed her a little bit. I pushed all my plants a little bit this season. Something I haven't done in quite a few grows is really trying to push them with the light. And I did. I pushed her. But I've taken the light off of her for the most part now and got her to a lower par. So she's going to, hopefully, she's really done no senescing. So maybe a little bit of these yellow leaves aren't burned as much as it is part of senescing. I mean, she's ready to go. She is done.
Did you want to put your hand in front of one of these so we can see how big?
How about right here?
Like the size.
A lot of these, look how big that is.
It's a decent size.
Oh, it's huge. That's not decent. That's big.
Good.
That is. If I wish they were all that big, but you know what? They are all big and heavy. I mean, they're all. Look at that. They're muffin tops. I don't want to get my hands all over them.
I really think this is going to be your big producer, honey.
I think this is. I'm expecting this to be a big.
Do you think we'll get 6 ounces out of her?
I think it's real possible, and she was a runt, and I do think it's real possible that we're going to get 6.
Wouldn't that? Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
right. She was the
Now
runt.
back up for a minute if I can show this. Now I think I mentioned this. Let's get a little closer look. Do you see all these yo-yos? These are the yo-yos. Well, Mrs. Grodaddy dropped one of our lighting things on top of her.
Our standing ring.
I'm just so happy that none of the branches broke, but I had to put in all of these
it was a
yo-yos.
kind of crazy moment.
Yeah. Oh, she's looking really beautiful. And I do hope that Colette didn't
pollinate her.
Give her some of that. Give her some of that. What do you want to call it? All that
magic fairy dust.
Some of that sugar. Some of that sugar. Girls are looking fabulous. They're just looking fabulous. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Louise, you didn't disappoint, and we're hoping. I'm thinking maybe 6 ounces. I know you guys from at home can't really see that. It's really hard, but I'm thinking 6 ounces.
I think it might. I think she might have it.
What, a nanner?
No. She might have 6 ounces in her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think. Hey.
Oh my God, would her nanners be black?
Well, she's not going to get nanners.
Okay.
She's I understand. She'll just be pollinated and start getting seeds.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully she doesn't have any seeds. I mean, I don't know what else to say. She is gorgeous.
Really hope
let's come down here and check out tent 2 though. This is tent 2, you guys. These girls look absolutely gorgeous. Look at these 2 beautiful canopies. Now look up here. I got this light all the way up in this tent, Mrs. Grodaddy. The light. Look at the. Oh, you don't want to look up there because you can't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Now I've also got a lot of leaves taken out of it, and I'm getting them ready for next week. I didn't completely lead strip. I don't know. All the buds got light on them. They need some leaves, and I don't like to take them all. But I'll tell you what, she could probably, I don't know. I hate to take off leaves that are covered with sugar. Hey, let's take a close look at Chantal. I can't wait, you guys. Let's take a close look at Chantal, you guys. Come on. Hello, Chantal. Chantal is our Biscotti from Quebec Cannabis Seeds. And, well, let me say, she is loaded with trichomes, looking really, really, really pretty. She has 53 tops on her, but she has really got a lot of sugar on her, and she really, really smells great. Oh, she really smells good.
She does. The smell is really strong in here, and
she's got some impressive buds too, though, Mrs. Grodaddy.
Yes.
Look how beautiful these buds are. They're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
I'll hold that one up.
Not particularly huge in any way. They're kind of more or less tops. But you know what? She does have a few big ones. Let me see if I can.
There's a couple big stackers.
There's a couple big stackers, and here's a big stacker. Is that about as big as they get? Maybe there's a couple bigger ones in the back.
How about this one here?
Same, about the same. If you looked at it, it's about the same. It's nice. It's a nice bud.
For a Grodaddy.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I was a little, let me just say that I was last week, I was a little scared about the larf. Her buds are looking better this week. Like they're going to be a little harder. She's really filled in, done what she's supposed to this last week. And I'll tell you what, another week on her is probably going to suit her just fine. Probably get some really dense ones out of here. And then, of course, I'll tell you what, the other girl in the tent, oh my God. She's even more, she's my crown jewel. Can we take a look at her, Mrs. Grodaddy? Those are not nanners, by the way. Those are not nanners.
I've got PTSD.
Yeah, we're really looking hard after seeing Colette with nanners, and Mrs. Grodaddy. Is that a nanner? Is that a nanner? Is that a nanner? She's fucking driving me crazy. Well, as you can see, too, she is doing a little bit of the foxtailing.
Yeah, a little
bit. Look at the foxtails on her.
Yeah.
She's pretty. I mean, this is some pretty foxtail. She's, oh, she's gorgeous. Yeah. Let's take a look at our other girl in the tent, Marie. I'll tell you what, Chantal, no disappointment here, girl. You got it going on. Beautiful. 53. We're going to get some weight on her for sure. Let's take a look at Marie. Come on. Hello, Marie. Marie is our Runtz from Quebec Seed Company. And I got to tell you what, she looks exactly like the picture that when you order the seeds. This is exactly what she looks like. Even, you can see I pushed her a little bit. She's got a little curling of the leaf, but it's not bad. And that's the way the picture looks. I mean, she's just a chip off the old block is what she is.
Yeah, how about that?
Look at the Jeanette, and look how far down I've gone on her.
Wow.
Now you got to remember, she only has 24 of these tops. And some of these tops are way down in the canopy. But you want to know what? Thick stems, and thick stems. So this whole tent, watch your arm there on those girls over there, Mrs. Grodaddy. So at any rate, she has got my eyes on her. She's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe one of the best looking plants I think I've ever grown to date. I really, seriously, I hope we get some really good pictures of these girls when I take them down and show you what they look like. Oh, they're just so beautiful.
So pretty.
Yeah.
She's so frosty, and she's kind of dark.
Yeah,
which looks really cool.
Yep.
The frost on the darkness.
And she doesn't seem to be foxtailing.
No.
I hope she doesn't foxtail over the next week. You know, I hope she just matures and her trichomes she gets some more amber on her, and she'll be. You know, they're all coming out in 7 or 8 days. So next week we are harvesting, and we'll be getting some clones, like I said, and can't wait to start those. But oh my goodness gracious! Oh, I can't. What can I say? I've grown some absolute beauties, and I think that's. What can I say? That's part of it.
Proud daddy.
I'm very proud because I'm telling you, we don't know what genetics we're getting, you know, and that's going to be the one nice thing about getting some clones is I'll be able to grow that thing out and know what it's going to look like every season.
No surprises, yeah.
Yeah, that is our porn segment, you guys. Come on. Oh, I almost forgot. Colette is upstairs, been drying for 6 days now. Let's go up and take a quick look and see what she looks like on the drying rack real quick. You know, just to check in on her, because I think she's got a couple. She's not ready yet. Let's go check in on her. Come on! All right, we're up here already, you guys. Check it out. Girls are looking. Well, I shouldn't say girls. I should say
this bad
Colette
girl
is looking absolutely well. She's looking a little wet still after 6 days of drying. I can still feel. I can still feel that she's kind of wet. I'm not even ready to check her. I'll check her probably. Well, I don't know. I still feel a lot of moisture.
Does that look like it could possibly be 5 ounces? I'm thinking definitely not 6.
You know what?
What?
Yeah, I'm thinking these are very small buds.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe high 4. I'm guessing high 4 ounces. Mm-hmm. Maybe 5 ounces, right in there somewhere. You know, right around. I think she's going to be around 4.5 to 5 ounces after she's all dried. She's pretty much shrunken down. This is probably one of her bigger buds right here. She's got a couple of these. You know, here's one. There's one in the back. But for the most part, she's got a lot of these little tiny things. Yeah. You know, and that feels like it might be a hard little bud. We'll see how it trims up. We don't know until we hit it to the trim table. Nevertheless, Colette is looking...
This is day 6 of drying, right?
Day 6 of drying, you guys. Colette is looking really good. We'll probably have her in jars or bags in 2 or 3 days. And like I said, we got another 7 days before we get the rest of the girls. So let's get back to the show. Come on! Hey guys, hey, thanks. Thanks again for another epic week. I'll tell you what, it was really nice in here with you guys. You guys make it nice though. I mean, I swear to God, without you guys, who the heck would I get to show this to? Anyways, love you guys. Your support is incredible.
Thank you for all the likes and the comments you guys give us. You're the wind in our sails.
YouTube's not good to us. And if I could talk on this for 1 minute, Mrs. Screwdaddy, you saved us. You guys saved us on Sunday. You saved us on Sunday. Because I'll tell you what, we did our pregame show. And
it's Saturday morning,
It was Saturday morning, and I didn't get a notification, so I know I didn't get notified. Maybe a lot of people don't get notified.
Yeah, YouTube totally shadow banned us.
Yeah, and I'm not saying those are good videos or fun videos that you guys even want to watch. I'm just saying, Mrs. Grodaddy, we got like 150, 200, we got maybe 200 views on that video. And I'll tell you what, Miss Grodaddy,
I was sad.
She doesn't feel like fucking doing videos anymore when that happens. So the love that you guys give us on Sunday and hopefully Saturdays, because we do our pre-gaming, but nevertheless, I'm just saying, it
helps a lot.
Let me tell you what, we're doing another review on a Saturday because Sunday, you guys were wonderful in the comments, wonderful with everything. I mean,
keep it coming. People, honestly, it's a thankless job, really. YouTube hates us.
YouTube's not putting us out, you guys.
You guys are showing us the love that we need.
It seems like we see...
I'm needy.
It seems like the same people come and watch us every week. And we pick up maybe a couple extra people.
Once in a blue moon, we'll get some extra subscribers.
We'll get a couple extra subscribers. But they're not putting our show out. And I can't describe that. It's our content that we have. Yeah. We just don't put out...
YouTube just doesn't approve it.
We are shadow banned. More than I've ever seen it. YouTube's really, I can't even tell you how bad it is. And you know what? You would think that we would just start talking about our plants at a desk, you know, and not showing you plants.
But that's no fun.
And not saying the cannabis
That's
word.
no fun. Who wants that anyway?
It's not fun for us, Mrs. Grodaddy. And we said, if we're not having fun doing this, this is something we're not going to do. And we have fun making these videos, and we make them for you guys. And you guys expressing, you know, your interest in watching them. Like I said, it motivates us. And
I like the weed porn.
I like the water segment. Love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. See you guys next week. Because next week, episode 21, these girls are probably getting chopped either that day or the next day. They're getting chopped down. So this grow's almost over. And again, we will be starting a new grow, and we'll be going with Mr. Clones. And as I told you what we're growing. Just to say it one more time, you guys. If you guys are interested in going over there and getting some, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna talk to we're gonna talk to them. Maybe hey, hold on until our next.
Maybe we
just
can
wait. Maybe we can get something. Maybe we can see if we can get some kind of a disc. If they got any discount codes over there hanging out. Okay, we're getting peanut butter rockstar. We're getting a strawberry Gary, and we're getting a glitter bomb, and we're getting a gray goose. Now they don't have hundreds of strains. They've got maybe 15, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. They've got very few strains. But you got to remember, they're coming from mothers. Yeah, these are pheno hunted for, and these took a lot of time, just like anything else. Anyways, they're going to be really. I can't wait to grow them. Actually, I'm really excited. I'm growing something that just. It's exciting. It's exciting. So we won't have any more runts. Is that what I'm excited about? I think maybe. I'm just going to know I'm going to get good genetics right off the bat. It's really exciting. Yeah, I don't know. Growing seeds was exciting too because you never knew what the fuck you were going to get. Box of chocolates. Love you guys. See you guys next week. I'm out. Come on! Oh yeah, I forgot all about Claudette. Colette. Oh, and don't forget, where's your club? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about Colette, okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Oh, I got the fan and shit on, hang on. You're silly. Okay. They know that as Bill. That's Fireman Bill. When you go upstairs, you're gonna Come on. Yeah, something like that. Come on. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Colette. Colette. Man, hot. Look what it does to you. Colette. You ready? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come on. What the fuck? Colette. Okay. God damn. You're on. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Colette. I've written it down a million fucking times. Colette. Motherfucker. Colette. Okay. Oh, shit. I almost forgot about Colette. What the fuck? Okay. Let's try again. Woo! Yeah! Come on! That was it.